traffic, and my mom was upset because we wouldn't have gotten stuck in it if I hadn't insisted that we try to visit the park. It turns out that while we were driving to the park and then back to the road, there was an accident involving several vehicles, and if we had been there earlier, we could have been in it too.
There's a ghost who loves my dog. I'm an artist, and I rent a small studio on the second floor of an old antique store. The store is pretty big. Downstairs is all antiques. Upstairs are several small studios and more antiques. When the antique store is closed, the downstairs alarm is activated, and there's a separate staircase and entrance to the studio. The artists have 24-hour access. Since she is the best girl, my German Shepherd comes to the studio with me. She loves it when the store is open. Customers can walk around the upper floors. My studio is in the middle of the top floor and has 2 doors, one on each end, but the doors are removed. I only have doggy wickets. When people are around, she goes from one door to the other for pets and treats. If I'm there after work, usually early in the morning, she just rests and sleeps on her dog bed or works on her bone.
In the last few weeks, a strange thing has happened every once in a while.
We come in around 5:30 a.m., satisfied with our work, and Serena would be snoozing on her bed. She would wake up from a deep sleep, run to the door, wag her tail, wiggle her butt, and tilt her head as if she was being stroked. Ears pulled back and pinned, top of her head pinned, eyes looking with adoration and a doggy smile. After a moment, she would break free and run to the other door and repeat the process, just like she does when a real client strokes her. The first time I thought someone else was around, so I checked. No one else was there. Nothing on the security camera.
So, does the ghost love her, or is she sleepwalking? Do dogs even do that?
When I was growing up, strange things happened in my house all the time. Electronics would turn off and on, and footsteps would be heard in empty rooms. A few times when I was home alone, I would hear voices. The worst/most creepy was when I was a kid and I was making dinner. I needed to get something out of the upstairs pantry. I went to the stairs and froze. I don't know why, but I couldn't move. I was terrified. My dog came toward me, then looked toward the stairs and started growling and showing his teeth. He also pushed me back, so he was in front of me and biting everything on the stairs. It was just me and my father at home. My mother and my brother were not home, and we lived on the second floor. Our doors were locked, and no one could come in without us knowing, so whatever it wasn't human. My father came to see why our dog was going crazy, and when I told him, he said I was being silly and went to the stairs. He came to the door and froze. He looked scared and told me to get the dog, follow my uncle across the street, and stay outside. Until he told me. I did as I was told. That was almost 30 years ago. I never found out what was there. I was never told. But I never felt that fear in that house again.
Have you asked your father about this incident since then? Is it possible that the intruder broke in another time and fled? Your father's reaction makes me think there was a real threat of danger, not just a paranormal phenomenon. Sorry if you can't ask, it's definitely a creepy memory.
I did. I asked him and my uncle when I got back to the house. They told me, "Boy, you better not know. Don't ever ask again." I'm pretty sure it wasn't an intruder because I hid with my dog in the backyard. No one came out, the front door or the back door. I'm in full view of the back door, and the neighbors were in the front, and I would have heard if someone came out. After a while, my dad came outside looking for me and said it was okay to come back in. He and my uncle looked scared and told me never to ask again.